Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Mandy and Dawson here. It is so chilly here. So Dawson says no Wednesday for me. It is cold outside. I'm so happy that I dressed my kids warm because we're at the bus stop and I saw a little guy in shorts and I was like, ugh, I don't think it's gonna get that warm today. I think fall has officially arrived and yeah. I was excited for the weather, but this morning when I walked out there, I was like, brr, maybe not this cold. That's what we miss. We don't get like a fall here in Ontario. It's summer, a cool day, and then you got snow. But I just love fall. I love the coolness. I love to wear jeans and flip-flops and warm up with a coffee. I think I've said that a million times. That sounded really deja vu. So I'm sorry about that. I'm excited. My friend's coming over today for lunch and she's bringing her littles. Mine are at school today, so I'll get to play with them and not feel guilty. I made myself the yummiest drink this morning. I put my Vega vanilla mix in with a banana and chai tea latte mix with milk. And it tastes delicious. Tastes like, I don't know, it tastes amazing. I'm really proud of myself for that one. But I finally got a moment and wanted to take a second to do Kymberlee Cocoons. Oh, I think that was my fridge. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, that was really loud. You okay, fridge? Hope that you're not dying on me. I wanted to take a minute to do Kymberlee Cocoon's book tag that she had, and I know this is forever and a day late, but I really wanted to think of some good books. When I was growing up, I know I've said this before, I had a learning disability, and I actually hated reading. I hated it. I remember in grade 4, we had the opportunity to do be the teacher for the afternoon kind of thing, where you could pick a book, sit on the teacher's comfy chair, and you got to read the book and, you know, pretend you were the teacher. And I remember all my friends reading like Beverly Cleary books and what was that one with the twins? Sweet Valley High. See, I never even read any of those books because they were way beyond my reading comprehension at the time. And so I remember getting up and reading like Green Eggs and Ham. And this is grade 4. My 7-year-old can read Green Eggs and Ham like no problem. And I remember stumbling over all the words, and I remember hearing the kids snicker in the background. And these were my friends. I grew up in a small town, and they were talking about me behind my back. And at this point in my life, I knew I had a learning disability. I knew I was different, and I was just so sad. So I never read again. I never picked up a book for pleasure, like it was only what the school allowed. Or what the school told you to read. And it wasn't until I was in grade 9, high school, English class, and I had a teacher, and we were reading The Lord of the Flies, and I remember reading it, and he would read a chapter, and then we'd go home and read a chapter and discuss it the next day, and he would read the chapter. And I remember when he would read the book, he would stop for every now and then and talk about like the hidden oh God, I can't speak. Hidden meanings, like what the author was trying to say through his words, and I was like, it just like opened my eyes. I was like, wow, that's really interesting, like how you can read a book and take it to another level kind of thing. And I just, all of a sudden, I started picking up books again. Actually, my mom is a very avid reader. And I remember reading her Sidney Sheldon books or Daniel Steele. I'm trying to think of some others. I remember reading Oprah's book of the month, She's Come Undone. And I was just like, all of a sudden, like I was enthralled in books and in love with the fact that you could read a book and it could take you to another place. It could take you to another time. I get so into books. I feel like I'm the character. I will connect with the character and I will just be like in that book. Jordan has seen me throw a book across the room. Jordan in anger. Jordan has seen me cry for days over the loss of Augustus Waters, or like I get so in love with books. And unfortunately, well, I don't mean unfortunately, I have little ones now and it is harder to find time and and the ability to read a good book in a day or two, like the good old days. But I'm trying to make an effort to start getting back to reading a book a week. So that is my goal for the upcoming year. And I am already talking forever, and I haven't even shown you any books. Sorry, Dawson. The first book I wanted to show you was I Love You Forever, Stinky Face. Okay, this is a kid's book. I love this book so much. I read it to my littles all the time, and it is a great book. My son is a wild child, and I love this book because sometimes I think, you know, you get frustrated with your kids. You may raise your voice, you may stomp your feet, you may walk away from them because you're so angry. And I love this book because the little guy is like, would you love me if I was like a grumpy dinosaur or a smelly snake? And the mom's like, of course I love you in all the ways. And I think that is an awesome book for kids to read to them, to let them know you love them all the time, no matter what they are or what they're acting like, or, you know. And it goes the same way. You love mommy too. I tell Tristan all the time, I'm sorry mommy got grumpy with you. You know, mommy needs to work on that. And he's like, it's okay mommy, I love you. And I'm like, oh, I raised a good kid. And how am I going to do this one? Post Secrets. If you have not heard of Post Secrets, Google postsecret.com and go read the latest Sunday Secrets. This is the very first book, and I do have the 3 that came after, and I think there are three more. I kind of stopped buying them because they kind of got, in my eyes, they kind of got ridiculous. Like, I just think the original book is amazing. I wish I had have taken a moment to find like an appropriate secret to share with you. But it's People's Secrets. Okay, so if you haven't heard of this one, I'm still wonder what life would be like if I had a courage to tell it. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't bad. Because there are some ones that are a little scary. Talking about depression. There are some happy ones talking about meeting true loves, and I love this book. He started this as a art project, I think. That is how it originally started. He asked people to send in a postcard with a secret on it and mail it, and he got thousands, and he's probably got millions now, billions. People send him secrets from all over the world, and it's just amazing. And I'm not giving him justice by explaining it. I just sounded really ridiculous. But check it out if you have not heard it. My sister introduced me to this, and I can't get enough. I go on Sunday Secrets, look at the secrets, and just, it's so amazing to know you're not alone. Sometimes you hear a secret and you're like, oh my gosh, wow, that tugged at my heartstrings, that's me. Or, wow, I wonder what's going on in that person's life. That's scary. I hope they're okay, and I pray for them. I pray for a lot of people on Post Secret, but it's beautiful. Okay, Flying Troutmans. I loved this book because I have someone very close to me in my life who struggles with an eating disorder. And I say struggles because I don't care if you have gotten help for it. You always have that in your mind. Eating disorders are a scary thing. And this person will kill me if I mention their name or anything about them. But I know they watch my videos sometimes, and I love you. And when I read this book, it was about 2 sisters, and the one sister had 2 children, and they were a teenager and I think just a little younger. And the sister with the children had a horrible eating disorder that was taking her life, and she was no longer being the parent she should be, and the sister stepped in and took her children on a road trip, and it's just an amazing story. And I kind of felt like I knew this person in my life a little bit better. I understood their problems a little more, and I felt like this book was amazing, and I loved it, and I couldn't put it down. And it's a really good read. Very interesting family, not the average. And then last but not least, I won't keep you any longer, but I had to share Cinder, the Lunar Chronicles with you. I love fairy tales. I used to always want to be a princess for longer than I should. I actually remember Prince William came to Canada. He went to school somewhere like in Canada. Did he not go to high school, or I mean university or something close by? And I remember thinking, there's going to be a way to get to that university. I'm going to be a princess, damn it. But anyways, Marissa Mayer has taken the fairy tales, Cinderella, A Little Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, and the latest one, the one that's coming out in November, is Snow White. And it's amazing how she's twisted and turned and made it relevant, and just Cinder is actually a cyborg who is like the Cinderella series. She was adopted by a mother and a father, and she had two stepsisters, and the father died, and the mother never wanted the cyborg because, like, she's a cyborg, people look down on them, and twists and turns, and she turns out to be somebody important, and there's this crazy like battles with a queen from the moon, and it's just amazing. You gotta read it. And I know I haven't really read any books that have made my soul want to go travel the world, or you know, anything earth-shattering like that, but I love books that kind of take you away for a moment, take you away to either a better place, or bring out some feelings and emotions to make you think of the ones close by. I just love to pretend I've lived 1,000 lives. Anyways, my camera's telling me to stop talking. This video's been too long. So I'll leave you at that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Theme Thursday. Fall colors. Bye, guys.